Welcome to the Speak to Hope podcast,
where we delve into the transformative power of mindfulness, meditation, and inner peace. Let us embark on this journey together and unlock the divine magic that lies within each and every one of us.
The phrase, man proposes and God exposes and disposes, speaks to the idea that our plans and desires are not always in alignment with the greater forces that shape our lives. It suggests that while we may have ideas and aspirations for what we want our lives to look like, universal source energy love may have other plans for us. This can be a difficult concept to come to terms with, especially for those who have a strong sense or desire to have complete control over their own lives. Wayne Dyer, one of my favorite spiritual teachers and author, would encourage us to contemplate this phrase and the lessons that it holds for us. Dyer would perhaps remind us that we are not in control of everything and that sometimes universal source energy love has a different path for us to follow. This does not mean that we should simply surrender all control and let life happen to us, but rather that we should approach our lives with a sense of surrender and trust in the greater forces that are at play in our lives. Dyer would perhaps encourage us to let go of the need for control and instead focus on living our lives with purpose and meaning. He would remind us that universal source energy love has a way of guiding us to where we are meant to be, and that our job is to follow our hearts and trust that the journey will unfold as it should. As we contemplate this quote, we can start to see the beauty in the way that life unfolds. We can begin to understand that the challenges and obstacles that we face are simply opportunities for growth and learning. When we approach our lives with a sense of surrender, trust, and acceptance, we can find peace in knowing that universal source energy love has a plan for us, even when we cannot see it. The phrase, man proposes and God exposes and disposes, is a powerful reminder that our lives are not always under our control, and that universal source energy love has a greater plan for us. As we learn to let go of our need for control and trust in the journey, we can find peace and fulfillment in the way our lives unfold. By embracing this idea, we can live our lives with purpose, meaning, and a deep sense of connection to our higher selves. As we navigate through life, it is important to remember that our plans and desires are simply a starting point. We can make all the preparations and set all the goals. However, ultimately, it is universal source energy love that decides what will happen next. This can be a very difficult lesson to learn, especially when our plans do not go as we have expected. It is important, however, to recognize that these unexpected twists and turns are not necessarily setbacks, but opportunities for growth and learning. Universal source energy love has a way of exposing what we really need, what will truly serve us, and what will help us evolve into our best selves. By letting go of our need for control and surrendering to the flow of life, we can become more open and receptive to the guidance and opportunities that come our way. This doesn't mean that we stop striving for what we want. Rather, it means that we approach our goals with a greater sense of flexibility and trust. Another aspect of the phrase man proposes and God exposes and disposes is that it highlights the importance of humility. We can have all the best intentions and make all the right plans, yet we must realize that we are not in control of everything. Recognizing this humbles us and helps us to see that our successes and failures are not solely dependent on our own actions. They are also dependent on the greater forces that shape our lives. The quote is a reminder to us that we should always keep our eyes open for the blessings that are revealed in the course of our lives. We may not always see them at first. Nonetheless, universal source energy love has a way of showing us what we need when we need it. By embracing this idea, we can cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude for the gifts that come our way and a greater appreciation for the journey that we are on. Ultimately, the phrase man proposes and God exposes and disposes holds a wealth of wisdom and insight for those who are willing to contemplate its meaning. By letting go of our need for control, embracing the flow of life, cultivating humility, and keeping our eyes open for blessings, we can find peace, fulfillment, and a deeper sense of connection to our higher self. I hope that you have found this helpful in the process of navigating this journey in the circle of life. Be well. Namaste.
Thank you for joining us on the Speak to Hope podcast.
We hope that you have found inspiration and insights to assist you on your spiritual journey. Remember to take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Let's continue to explore the infinite possibilities of the divinity within ourselves to live a life of joy, peace, and abundance. Until next time, keep meditating, affirming, and embracing the magic of divine source energy love.